Most people doubt that they have much to give to other people who are in need. But I feel that the most meaningful way to help them is actually to give them our time and attention. Hi, I'm Hakim. I'm 27 this year and I'm a social documentary photographer. In hindsight, I realized as a rule of thumb, you don't stand on the police side because you become a target board. That's where the protesters are throwing different kinds of projectiles towards them. On one occasion, I was busy photography and I had the camera on my face. Naturally, I don't see everything, my entire view. But the moment I put down my camera, I realized the police was already in front of me. So I was too close to them. And I looked behind, the protesters have retreated 100, 200 meters back. And that's a very good distance of projectile. Within a split second, I find myself lying down on the ground. I didn't realize what happened. I lost consciousness for a second or two. I tried to sit up, but I couldn't sit up. Then I realized something was dripping from my head. And there was a blood. I was like, oh shit. I was like, okay, I just got hit by a rock. The next thing I knew, the Parisians, they were just grabbing me from under my arms and they were just pulling me away from that side. It could have been a bigger projectile. If it had been a bigger one, my head could have been smashed. I picked up photography during an NCC trip to Mount Kinabalu. So that was when I was 15 years old. Ever since then, I stopped looking back. I just kept going from there onwards. Yeah. How I started out in social documentary photography was quite literally a head dive in, just right into the deep end of the pool. It was the Nepal earthquake in 2015. I was actually quite affected by the entire situation. It was such a huge thing on the news and I was following it very closely. So I thought, what can I do? The next very logical question is, how can I do something to help? There were basically no accommodation. Electricity it's always been cut from time to time. So it's really hard to plan all these things. I was in fact very shocked and surprised by just how little I know of these things, even though I studied it. That made me realize, what about the rest of us, my fellow Singaporeans who never even touched or dived into this topic before. It was where I thought that I could actually do something by bridging the gap between Singaporeans at large and what's actually happening in many of these parts of this world. I think there's a very fine line between amplifying the voice and accidentally trying to be the voice.
Hi, can I take a picture of your family?
These people, they don't have similar privileges. They really taught me how to be thankful for what I have. The next step to it is, what should I do with the privileges that I have to give back? And I think that's the biggest lesson that they've taught me. Use what you have to give back to those who have lesser than you.
So right now we are walking towards this man's previous home, which was completely demolished.
I've encountered people who doubt themselves that they don't have anything to give. The truth is, giving your time is the biggest form of help, just by being there for them. Showed me the strength of the human spirit. Because these people have a daytime job, so they really just drop everything back home and just come to help and to live and eat with them for an extended period of time. They're independent volunteers, so all of them came with a single purpose to help, and that was a very warming experience to bring back home with me. My lifelong dream is to bring together my different passion for travelling, photography, and as well as activism for a certain particular cause into a sustainable career that will bring me to different places in the world. Yeah.